Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with a brilliant Mafia Definitive Edition on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and we are playing through this game on classic difficulty. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. And if not, and there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to get off your chest, feel free to drop me a comment below or on Facebook or Twitter, and I will do my absolute best to cheer you up. Now, if you didn't see the last video, it was an absolute nightmare of a video because the entire video involved driving, and you all know I am not a fan of driving in this game because the handling of cars is abysmal. But pretty much what was going on, there was going to be a massive race. You had Don Salieri betting on one kid, and you had Morello betting on another kid. Now, Morello's kid was some European from out of town with a faster race car. So Salieri sent me to go and tamper with the European's race car so that during the race his car would malfunction and then our boy would win the race. But then Morello sent his boys to beat up our driver, and then he ended up being in the hospital. So I had to take the place of our boy and do the race. And that's where all the trouble begun, because I had to do the race, and the race in this game, especially on classic difficulty, is an absolute nightmare. All the drivers are faster than you. If you make even one mistake, that's it, you're out of the race. So it's an absolute nightmare. But after about, I think it was about an hour of trying, I managed to finally win the race on classic difficulty, and then I edited it into the last video, so you probably saw my victory. But pretty much now Don Salieri is very happy with me. He gave me a big wad of money and he told me to take a lady out, and then I had a good old chat with Sarah over here, which I think is Luigi's daughter. She works in the restaurant, and I think Tommy might have the hots for Sarah, but I'm not 100% sure. But Sarah told me that Paulie is at the moment he's wasted and he's causing a bit of a scene, so we've got to go and find Paulie now, because we all know Paulie is a son of a bitch. But yeah, let's talk to a few people and try and find out where Paulie has gone. It looks like I could talk to Sarah again, so I'm going to have a chat with Sarah, because, you know, if Tommy does have the hots for her, I don't mind being the love doctor.
Holly and the rest of your pals have drunk through half my bar already. You found him yet?
No, I haven't. Oh dear, lovely. Drunk through half her bar already. I do like how these cars look though. I wouldn't mind having one of these bad boys in real life. How you doing, William Dafoe?
Your mama made that well easy to Tommy. When they started racing here 20 years ago, most guys didn't even make the finish.
Ah, magic's in the motor, Ralph. I just showed him where to go. Hey, you seen Paulie?
Don't know. He said he was hungry or something.
Okay. You enjoy yourself.
Sure will, Tom. Thanks.
I mean, I gotta be completely honest with you, Ralphie. What do you mean I made it look easy? Was you even looking at the same bloody race? I spun the car out about 35 bloody times. I locked my wheels with other drivers and proceeded to face plant into walls. I totaled the car twice, I think. So no, I sure as hell didn't make it look easy. I made it look even harder than it probably was. But thank you for the compliment, Ralphie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my friend. Man, I like Ralphie. He's a top guy, you know. He is a top guy. But yeah, Paulie's looking for something to eat, which I'm not surprised, because, you know, when you drink a lot of alcohol, you know, you by law, when you drink a lot of alcohol, you need to go and get yourself a doner kebab, don't you? It's like part of the process of healing from your hangover. Who's? Oh, it's Frank.
That win just put my daughter through another year at school, Tom.
Hey, anything for the Colettis.
Well, enjoy the moment. But deal with Paulie before he embarrasses himself and the family. I will not let the boss's day end sourly.
You don't have to worry, Frank. I'll find him.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Everybody is so happy with me. I mean, to be honest, is that Sam over there? How you doing, Sam? How you doing, mate? Oh, you got yourself a bird, have you? Lovely.
Hey, last time I saw you drive like that, Tom, I had a gun to your head.
You saying there wasn't one today?
When our side of town is drowning in dope, that means you're safe. Hey, you seen Paulie? Guy's soused. Came through walking sideways.
Yeah, I heard.
I don't know, maybe he's just doing a crab impression. It doesn't mean he's drunk. Lovely. Actually, I think this girl right here, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this girl in the polka dots, I think she might be in the game a bit later on during a mission. I think I remember her face. Yeah, I swear she's in a mission later on in the game. Like, not as like a main character, but she's like part of the story at some point, I think. Don't look very happy, does she? I bet she's a bit jealous because Sam's all over this other bird and, you know, she's just sort of left on the side. She's like a third wheel. It's alright, love, it's alright. Don't worry. Don't worry. Look at this boy. God damn. He's a big boy, isn't he? There's some nice buildings in this game, isn't there? Some very nice buildings. Hey, look at this. Got the old band up there. Hey, hey, boys. Hey, play a bit of Eminem. I want to hear a little bit of Slim Shady. Come on. I think they're ignoring me. Oh, I wonder who that is over there laying on the bloody floor. I don't even need to speak to you, mate. I already know. I already can see the twat. What are you doing, Paulie? You been at the Disaronno, mate?
Cow says moo and the chicken says quack. What does the bird say?
I don't know, but the security guy back there says you gotta go home.
Guy's an asshole. You should show some respect.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying you gotta go home too, before you resurface the pit lane.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Let's go, champ.
It's kind of crazy how different Paulie looks. Like, when I think back to the PlayStation 2 version of Mafia, Paulie looks a lot more, I don't know, he looks a lot more friendly in this game. Because in Mafia 1, I don't know, he looked a lot more rough, he looked a lot more angry looking. Obviously it was like a PS2 kind of visual, so he looked like an absolute mess. But I don't know, from what I remember his face looking quite rough, a bit more like Scarface a little bit. He looks a lot more friendly in this version, I don't know. Just seems a lot more friendly. I love it how I just finished a bloody race and now I've got to drive again. Brilliant. Right, we don't want the radio on. Oops, there we go. Drive Paulie home.
Did
Okay.
real good today, Tommy, with the driving. I was right. I was right when I found you. You know what I said?
What did you say, Polly?
I said this guy can drive, Don Salieri. This is a guy who can drive.
Sometimes.
Here we are.
Here we are. Right here. That's where we are. You put me to shame, Tom. Look at you. Now you're even some kind of race car driver.
Look, I'm a jack of all trades, right? I'm sorry.
You're real good since you joined the family, but you know you got it easy, right? Me and Sam, trying to make me feel even worse.
I'm sorry. I was reading the subtitles.
So, anyway, yeah. Doing real good since you joined the family, but you know you got it easy, right? Me and Sam, we keep the real stuff from you.
That right, huh?
You don't know what it's like. You get the call to see the Don and your minds race. Done some bad shit, Tom.
We're all in this together. I do what the Don asks when he asks. Just like you.
You're like me, you can't just shut it down. Blank it out like Sam does. Go home to whoever the hell he goes home to.
Hey, Polly, you're drunk. You're gonna have to clam up for your own sakes.
Yeah, you're right.
I've put on the limiter because there's a police car behind me, as you can see. Don't want to get myself arrested and fail the mission.
Tom, I want to go with the lady.
I bet you do, mate.
Helping you with that today.
Take me to the ladies. Take me to the Blue Tropics.
I don't know. I ought to take you home.
The bridge. Take the bridge over to the island. Take me to the ladies. Take me to those sweet patooties.
No, I ain't doing that, Paulie. You're going home, mate. You ain't in no condition for any of the giggity, mate. Come on. Get you into bed. was some brilliant parking, wasn't it?
Brought me home. Maybe that's, yeah, a good idea. Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna...
Don't you puke in my car, Paulie.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, well, get out of my car. Start puking in my car, I'm going to be livid. It's not exactly something that's very easy to clean up. Mind you, if you've drunk a lot of alcohol when you're sick, then, you know, it's mostly just going to be watery, innit, I guess. Not too many lumps. Sorry for going into detail, but, you know. Mind you, I think someone said he did go to look for something to eat, didn't he? Oh, God. Kebab all over the floor. Oh, no, thanks. Lovely. Well, finally, we got Fair Play finished. Probably the worst mission in the entire game. Some of you might do it really easily, but even if you're very good at racing games, it's hard in this game just because of how the controls are, not the controls, how the cars handle. It's just a nightmare. So even if you're an absolute pro, you might have a bit of trouble with this bloody mission. I'll probably do a lot better than I did, though.
Yeah, that's the call, Tom. You want anything else?
Nah, I'm heading home.
Hey, Tom, before you go, I ask maybe a small favor. Huh?
Sure, Luigi, what do you need?
Walk my daughter home.
Sarah? The way I hear it, she doesn't need any kind of escort.
She's a tough. There's this pack of boys near her place. The punks, you know, cattivi ragazzi. They talk blue, make advances. Sarah, she's gonna speak at the mind. But maybe she says something they don't like. Things get ugly. But if you walking at home, this will remind these punks she's the Don's goddaughter.
No problem, Luigi. I'd be honored.
Benny. Sarah, time to close.
What's this then?
Tom's gonna take you home.
All right.
Hey, I just work here.
Make sure nobody bother you.
Fine. If it'll make you feel better, Pop.
Hey.
I'll see you tomorrow. Let me get my coat.
I'll wait for you outside. You okay?
I don't need anyone walking me home.
Hey, we were talking about meeting up tonight anyway.
Look at this. Look at this.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm going with you. Look at this. He's holding a coat. What an absolute gentleman you are. What an absolute gentleman you are, Tommy. I am proud of you, mate. But I think you should be wearing your coat, Sarah, because the weather's not looking too good at the moment. It looks like it's been raining, and it does look a little bit chilly out here, so you should probably put your coat on. Don't know what she's holding.
I guess.
And you can quit worrying about what he's gonna think.
Not the point, Tom. He treats me like a kid sometimes.
Hey,
That's what dads do.
Detective. He's seen things.
We've all seen things.
You know, we
What's he
got talked about
sweeping?
You stealing food.
Hey, I cook it, so I get to say where it goes.
Wally won't thank you.
Well, maybe tomorrow's finally going to be the day he fixes his own breakfast.
I don't think Paul is going to be eating when he comes in tomorrow. He's going to have a right hangover. He's probably not going to be able to eat anything. That guy was ruined.
Only got so many hands here.
Well, maybe you should knock with your foot, Sarah. Oh look, another one of those little bears over there.
Sarah! That for me?
Yeah, though it's not as much as last time.
It's enough. Nona thinks you're an angel.
The Don hates seeing food go to waste.
And this? This has gotta be Tommy. Sarah told us all about you.
Oh, did you, Sarah?
You're a famous race driver, Tom. Everyone talks about you.
Yeah.
She's right. They do.
You were talking about how handsome I am, weren't you? You were talking about my majestic jawline, weren't you?
Juliet. I'll see you at church.
All right. Have a great evening.
Night.
Buena noche, Tommy. Your angel Sarah brought more food.
Oh, they're calling you an angel. That's very nice, ain't it? Because during this game, it's during the time of the Great Depression where loads and loads of people didn't have a job. So I guess she's just helping out the locals in the Don's turf, you know. Being a top little lady she is, being a top lady. Because so much food gets thrown away, even in the real world, like so much food gets chucked away. You could probably feed everybody in the planet. There's literally no reason for anyone to be starving nowadays, but so much food gets wasted.
A lot of hungry people on this block.
Yeah. Well, it's a good night for a walk anyway.
I mean, there's puddles.
Killed on my account, Tom.
I try to avoid it.
That's all you got? You spend all this time with a lady killer like Sam Trapani, and the best line you got is "good night for a walk" anyways?
Man, I'm being roasted.
Yeah, I guess so.
The fact that she's roasting you means that she likes you. If a lady roasts you, I guarantee you she fancies you.
Flowers for the lady, signore?
Definitely.
We're good.
What are you talking
You
about?
don't get flowers?
When you live
Isaac!
a real date and not some walk home for Luigi, then you get the flowers.
That could happen. If Pop's not gonna stop me seeing one of yous. I think
Oh, come on, let me get some, look, there's some roses there. Come on. What are you doing, Tommy, you absolute twat? You stop having a go at me, Sarah. I'm trying to get Tommy to buy you flowers and you're having a go at me for not following you instantly. I thought you was a right gentleman. You're holding her coat and everything and now you've refused to get her flowers. That's going to be a mark against your name now, Tommy. That's going to be a mark against your name. A lot of people out, isn't there? Don't even know why I'm walking around, to be honest. Seems to be a lot of people around. Doesn't even seem that late, really, does it? Drugstore over there, lovely. Edmund's Tools, hardware, plants and seeds. Drinks with a kick. Bloody hell, mate. That is definitely a kick, ain't it? What's she kicking? Is that a pie? What's she kicking? I don't bloody know. See, Luigi said that there's some people bothering her.
Oh! Hey there, darling! Are you stepping out on us?
piss off.
Don't cast a kitten, dollface. We'll let your boyfriend watch. What do you say?
We going to have trouble here?
Trouble started back when you tried to steal our girl, Chief.
You saps aren't careful. You'll end up in wooden overcoats. Last chance to walk away.
We ain't frails. We know who you work for.
Salieri might have been the big six when he was younger, but he's all washed up now. It's only a matter of time before Morello punches his ticket.
I don't need Salieri. Or anyone else. Not for this.
Well, then let's see what you got, cake eater.
Bloody cake eater. Make sure if you're playing on classic difficulty you press that triangle button, because goddamn do they do a lot of damage to you if you don't press triangle and block. What is it where they said cake eater? Was it in the Mighty Ducks? It was the Mighty Ducks, wasn't it, where they say cake eater and they take it as offence? I mean, I eat cake, I don't take that as an offensive thing. I don't know, maybe it's an American thing, I don't know. I can't see the... There we go. The camera angle was a bit naff then. Because if you don't press triangle, you take a ridiculous amount of damage. Especially on this difficulty. You what, son? Oh, you say, look at him, he's got a shank. What a pussy. Right, you don't need to pull a knife out just because I'm kicking you arse, you absolute coward. Fuck you want, son, mate? Leave the bird alone. Oh, look at that, mate. I have dodged every single attack so far. Should have said that, because now I'm going to take one to the face.
Tommy!
My turn
Look at this big boy.
Hope you're better than your friends.
Pick up a wooden... Oh! Oh, so what did I just... what did I just say? I fucking... The first time I got swung at, I missed. Right, just gotta make sure we press that triangle. I got a plank of wood. It looks like he's got a baseball bat, so he's definitely got the better weapon. Oh! Ah! Oh, that was close. Oh, look at that. We fucked him up.
You son of a bitch.
Oh. Oh, you like that, mate? Does that feel good? Get to Sarah. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm just going to take this baseball bat. Oh, actually, look on... Oh, yeah, one thing I will mention quickly. If you look on the mini-map, can you see that little red logo? That normally means there's a magazine or a cigarette card or something like that. So when you're doing missions, pay attention for that symbol and you will actually be able to find a lot of the collectibles in this game because it actually shows you where they are on a map, which is very handy because I don't like collecting collectibles. So just a little tip for you. Oh. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh fuck. I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh no. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. Oh god. I've shamed myself. I just saw it on the minimap. I thought I'd better mention it because it's a little tip for you. Because it's not something you might notice. Because it's such a little teeny symbol on the map. It's something that you might not even notice when you're playing the game. So I thought I'd mention it. But yeah, during every mission, there's normally at least 1 or 2 collectibles. Oh, not again.
Hope you're better than you.
I didn't pick up my bloody plank of wood, did I? We don't need no plank of wood, mate. We don't need no weapons, mate. We will still kick your ass. Just goes to show what an absolute pussy you are. Not only did you outnumber me, but you also had to bring a weapon. One dude had a knife and you had to bring a baseball bat out. Bunch of pussies, ain't ya, you Morello boys? Well, I don't think they're Morello's goons. I think they're just kissing his ass.
You even touched me. You got a good right hook, I'll give you that. You're bleeding. Come up to my place. I'll take a look. Well, you gonna come in and take a load off, or what?
I'm wondering when you'd invite me up.
The bank's closed, Slugger. I'm just gonna patch you up is all. Now go sit down on the couch, roll up your sleeve. I'm getting my sewing kit. Doesn't look too bad. You need something for the pain?
No, I'm fine.
You don't have to do that.
What?
I can see it fucking hurts, Tom. You want to pretend it don't go ask Polly to staple you up.
What do you got?
Compliments of the Don. Take another. All right. You gonna grin and bear this?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Good. Because I don't need the little old lady next door complaining to the super about all the racket.
Just be quick about it, will ya?
Oh, it's gonna take as long as it takes. The sloppier the stitch, the uglier the scar.
That right. You stitched up a lot of fellas.
Just my father. Ma would really go after Luigi sometimes. He got pretty good at ducking dinner plates. So one day she stabbed him with her knitting needle. Right through the hand.
What for?
'Cause she was an ugly, jealous drunk. There. Not my best work, but it'll hold.
The scar will be something to remember you by, if nothing else.
You're staying over. Can't have you stumbling through the neighborhood pie-eyed. Not when them hoods are out looking for you anyways.
Yeah, okay. You got an extra blanket or something?
No. And the heat's out.
Yes, Alto.
Ah, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. There ain't nothing better than the warmth of a woman, is there, Wolf and Wolfettes? Well, especially you blokes out there. Some of you ladies might agree too, but you blokes out there, nothing better than the warmth of a lady, is there? Nothing better. It is perfection. Perfection. You don't need the heating on or a blanket when you've got your lady with you. Lovely. Right. So, I can't even remember what's going to be coming next. I've got about 6 minutes of this video left, so we can get a bit of a start on the next mission. I mean, there might be a 6-minute cutscene anyway, because there seems to be a lot of cutscenes in this. The original had cutscenes, but they were obviously a lot more lower quality, and you wouldn't even really recognise them as cutscenes because they look no different to the actual game. So, yeah, I just don't remember there being this many cutscenes. I know they've added a lot more stuff to this game and improved on a lot of things, but yeah, I just feel like there's a lot more cutscenes in this. Not that I'm complaining, they're flipping beautiful, the cutscenes, and they make the story brilliant as well. Right, let's press cross and see what comes up next.
This can't stand.
Sarah's okay, boss. I took care of it.
She started working here before she could see over the bar. I don't have a daughter of my own, Tom. I'd do anything for Luigi's little girl.
So would I. We all would.
That's right, boss. Anything for Luigi and Sarah. Do those bastards think this is fucking Luna Park or something? I'll rip them apart with my own hands.
Our business is protection. But who's gonna pay up when they learn we can't even protect one of our own as she walks home from work?
So what do you want us to do?
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies. Put them in wheelchairs. Bust their faces up so bad, even their mothers can't look at them without screaming.
We know where they're holed up?
My friend on the force says we should start looking into Chinatown. Then Big Biff will know something.
Tommy, go to Vinny, get us some gear. Meet me at Biff's place.
Yeah, okay.
Leave these punks laying in the street. I want everyone to know we do not allow mad dogs to run wild in our neighborhood.
You got it, boss.
Some of these sons of bitches could still be on our turf.
I'll check the neighborhood. Make sure they're gone while you see Biff. Good hunting.
Yeah, same. Okay, so when you're done with Vinny, come find me in Chinatown.
Sure.
Let's go bust some heads.
Lovely jubbly. Now, one thing you can do in this game, when you go up to Vinny's, I think it depends on the mission, because sometimes you just can't, but if you go up to Vinny's, there's like a little back room that you can click on, like a little doorway you can go through, and behind that door you can pick up a load of weapons, you know, and as you progress through the game more weapons appear. There's like handguns in there, different kinds of revolvers. There's even a golden gun in there, I think, as well, which is absolutely amazing. You can get yourself a baseball bat, a knife, Tommy gun, action rifle, shotgun, all that kind of good stuff. But I think it depends on the mission you're on. So it's always good to do that, because even though you normally get given a weapon, it's good to just pick them up, because then you have a lot more ammo and you're a lot more prepared. So make sure you always do that, because I don't think the game ever really tells you, but you can just go up and get yourself a bunch of gear. But I think it does depend on the mission. But yeah, I'm going to end the video now, Wolf. We ain't going to have much time to do much, so this video might be a teeny bit smaller than usual. But yeah, thanks for watching, Wolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.